So is Governor Pritzker today. Tensions, of course, flared over the weekend outside of that ICE detention center in Broadview. Protests at times got violent and chaotic. Several people were arrested, and a local reporter says her car was hit by a projectile fired from the rooftop of the building by an agent. NBC 5's Wojciechowski has the story.
A handful of protesters this afternoon taking pictures and videos outside the ICE detention center in Broadview. A far cry from Saturday night when protesters were met with tear gas and pepper balls in a confrontation with ICE agents. Liam Bakken was there, standing with the protesters, when he says he was struck by something.
I was standing arm in arm with a group of people, and I was on the very left, and they started walking forward, and then all of a sudden I felt like something hit my ear, and I hit the ground, and then I regained consciousness and got up and booked it down the street.
And protesters were not the only targets, according to a CBS reporter who says her car was struck by pepper balls while she was driving by the facility.
An ICE agent that was masked pointed his weapon and shot directly at my car. He saw my window was open.
This afternoon, the Department of Homeland Security issued a statement denying that any member of the media at CBS or any other outlet was attacked. For their safety, it says, we remind members of the media and journalists to exercise caution as they cover these violent riots. But ICE maintains that not all of the protests have been nonviolent and that some of the protesters have endangered their personnel. 5 people who were arrested Saturday night appeared today in federal court, including Ray Collins and Jocelyn Roblato, both of whom the Department of Homeland Security says were armed at the time of their arrests. Collins' attorney says his client lives in Englewood and carries a gun for his own protection. Natalie Miranda has been outside these gates since Friday, when she says her father was taken into custody by ICE agents as he was working on her car in front of their home.
He told us that he was being told that if he doesn't sign papers that he's going to get sent to Texas, and we haven't heard about him for hours now, and it's scary because we don't know. He's not showing up in the system.
DHS says it will not be deterred in its mission. In Broadview, Wojciechowski, NBC 5 News.